Well, it was a long day, obviously having to play 2 games today, but I thought the guys really played hard. And I'd be telling you the same thing if we didn't hit those 2 home runs. I thought the guys played hard all day. I thought our pitching and defense was very good. And then obviously really pleased with the last 2 at-bats of the game. And that was a difference. You got to tip your cap to their guy. Kept us off balance all game, especially after scoring 9 in the first game. So just really glad we kept believing, kept going, and found a way to win at the end.
Starting your left column.
I think in that 4th inning when you scored, your first 3 guys saw 5 pitches and scored one off that, and then in the 9th they only saw 3. How pleased were you with your aggression from your hitters today?
Yeah, there has to be a fine line between aggression and swinging at your pitches. You know, I thought there was only 1 walk in the game today, so there were a lot of strikes being thrown and called. So you want to be aggressive, but you also don't want to make quick outs because then it extends how long that starter can stay in the game. So there's a fine line. You want aggression, but you also want discipline, and we just have to continue to find that right mix.
Yeah.
You guys have obviously won in the 9th inning already this season, but what do you say to the guys in the dugout before they get started there in the bottom half of the inning?
You just say you got to believe. You know, it always starts in the mind. You got to believe. Every guy in the dugout has to believe. And then the players got together there at the end of the dugout and just did some kind of little rally cry, and then we went and started to hit. So you always have to believe. You can't in your mind let any doubt or negativity seep in. You just have to believe it and then hope that you can see it through.
Coach, what was Reed doing so well that he continues to pitch so well? But
yeah, just same things he's been doing all year. He's featuring 3 pitches for strikes at the knees and getting ahead of hitters. Just keeps the ball off the barrel and give you a chance to win. I thought we turned some big double plays today. He induced them, and then we did a really good job of turning them, and that kept the game close enough for us to be able to rally.
I know it was 105 pitches, but were you shocked to see Timon or Tiemann go or not come out there for the 9th inning the way he was pitching?
I mean, he was, yeah, for all of us, about 100 pitches is where you start thinking about getting your guy out. Reed averages about 12 pitches an inning, and so he started that last inning with 99, I think, and so we were going to get him out about 110 too, and then that last guy had about a 10-pitch at bat. So I think both managers were thinking the same thing: get your guys out right around 100, and again, got to tip your cap to that kid. He kept us off balance all game. He didn't walk us. We only struck out 5 times, which is progress. He just did a good job getting us either ground out, pop up most of the night. But we did hit a lot of balls hard that with the wind blowing in on a cold night, probably would have had a little bit more production along the way too.
Yeah.
As well as Reed pitched, how rewarding was it to see him come back and get him the win like that? Yeah,
it's great. It's great. And actually, I think Danny Lloyd gets the win officially. But he feels a big part of that win, too. I can assure you what the stats say. He's just thrilled that his team got a win today, and he was a major part of it.
yeah, Coach, just you said at the beginning that you'd be saying the same thing whether you guys won or lost. But, I mean, obviously, what does it do for your morale to be able to come back in games like these?
It just, again, it builds on itself. It builds on don't ever give up. And when you continually have situations that could go against you and you keep fighting and keep battling and keep believing and it does go your way, that just builds on itself. So it builds momentum, and it just gives you, that much more confidence the next time you get in that situation that if we fight, maybe things will go our way.
I guess roughly 2 games today. You played 5 innings and 9. How do you approach tomorrow with your bullpen? And do you know who you're going to start tomorrow?
We don't know for sure who we're going to start. We have a good idea, but we're going to meet in the morning just to make sure we know how everybody feels, and we'll announce it obviously before the game. But not quite ready to announce who will start tomorrow.
How do you kind of approach that bullpen?
Yeah, we'll again, as a staff, we'll sit down. We'll see how many pitches each guy threw. Obviously, Sawyer hasn't pitched yet, so he'll be available as well. So we should have enough pitchers to get through tomorrow. But playing 3 games in almost 24 hours, it does stretch you a little bit. There's no doubt.
Looking back to last night, how did you think Wes pitched, and did he perhaps earn another shot in the rotation?
I thought he threw well. Gave us, 4 innings before the rains came. I think he looked like he could have given us about 6 last night, which is definitely, trending in the right direction. We're not going to announce him as the Friday night starter next week yet, but he didn't do anything to scare us. Let's put it that way. All right. Thanks, guys.